Chers délégués, mesdames et messieurs, je vous souhaite la bienvenue à la cérémonie de remise du prix UNESCO-Japon de l'éducation en vue de développement 2017. Le prix a été créé par le Conseil exécutif de l'UNESCO en 2014 avec le soutien généreux du gouvernement du Japon. Cette année, nous célébrons la 3e édition avec 3 nouveaux lauréats de Jordanie, du Zimbabwe et du Royaume-Uni. Pour ouvrir la cérémonie, permettez-moi d'inviter la directrice générale de l'UNESCO, Madame Irina Bokova, à prendre la parole. Madame.
Excellency Mr. Yoshimasa Hayashi, Minister of Education, Culture, Sports, Science and Technology of Japan, Excellency Ms. Kunisato, Ambassador and Permanent Delegate of Japan to UNESCO, dear President, Chair of the Executive Board, Ministers, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, dear jury members, dear laureates. It is my pleasure to welcome you to this 3rd edition of the UNESCO-Japan Prize on Education for Sustainable Development. I am delighted to award this prize together with you, Minister Hayashi. Your presence here today reflects Japan's pioneering support to education for sustainable development from the launch of the decade in 2005 that created the irreversible moment to integrate new values, attitudes, and knowledge in school curricula, to the World Conference in Aichi, Nagoya in 2014, what I call a milestone in which I was honored also to participate. There, with Japan's support, we launched the Global Action Program as the official follow-up to the decade to accelerate and scale up ESD action worldwide. It is in this context, ladies and gentlemen, that the UNESCO-Japan Prize was established to showcase and reward outstanding ESD projects. In 2015, the inclusion of ESD as a target in Sustainable Development Goal 4 of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development is a tribute to our global advocacy. This marks also a strong recognition by the international community that countries need ESD to make the transition to green societies, to translate the Paris Climate Agreement into practice. Our goal is to empower learners to take informed decisions and responsible actions for the future, actions that will be sustainable. This is what this prize is about. It is a prize that is suited for our times. Every edition, ladies and gentlemen, dear ministers, draws an increasing number of nominations. This year, they exceed 100. And I take this opportunity to thank the 5 distinguished jury members for your continuous support. We have the jury members there, for your continuous support to the prize. Our laureates and all participants must be seen as ESD champions whose activities are closely integrated with our programs. We establish long-term collaboration with the laureates, inviting them to join Global Action Program partner networks, involving them in national and regional events, producing communication materials in local languages to raise the visibility of their projects. This January, we organized a study trip to Japan in collaboration with the Japanese National Commission for UNESCO, bringing all 6 laureates together. This is about empowering positive change through initiatives that are innovative and transformative, through actions that connect all 3 dimensions of sustainable development: the economy, society, and the environment, each working through different angles. Mesdames et messieurs, parmi les gagnants de cette année, nous trouvons une école, l'école primaire Sihlengeni du Zimbabwe, une entreprise, l'entreprise sociale Zikra de Jordanie, une organisation à but non lucratif, le projet Hard Rain du Royaume-Uni. Vous allez bientôt entendre parler de ces trois projets remarquables dans une courte vidéo. Ils ont été sélectionnés pour leur potentiel et pour leur capacité à être répliqués et diffusés dans différents contextes et à grande échelle. Et je souhaite que cette cérémonie permette d'engager une discussion avec le lauréat pour dupliquer tous ces projets au bénéfice du plus grand nombre. Chers lauréats, je vous félicite pour votre créativité, pour votre engagement et pour votre réussite. L'UNESCO est à vos côtés et se réjouit de travailler avec vous pour inspirer des changements positifs pour le développement durable. Je vous remercie.
Merci beaucoup, Madame la Directrice. Comme vous le savez, il s'agit de la dernière participation de notre DG à cette cérémonie en tant que DG. Nous aimerions bien l'applaudir chaleureusement pour tout le travail qu'elle a accompli pour l'UNESCO. Et en particulier, pour UNESCO et en particulier pour l'éducation en vue du développement. Merci beaucoup encore. Our next speaker is His Excellency Yoshimasa Hayashi, Minister of Education, Culture, Sports, Science and Technology of Japan. どうぞお願いします。
Madame Director General, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, dear jury members, dear laureates, it's a great honor that this third awarding ceremony of the UNESCO-Japan Prize on Education for Sustainable Development is held today during the UNESCO General Conference. Let me also congratulate all the laureates from Jordan, the UK, and Zimbabwe. The UNESCO-Japan Prize on the ESD was established at UNESCO through financial support from Japan at the World Conference on Education for Sustainable Development held in Japan in 2014. It was established as an incentive for efforts towards improving education for sustainable development and with the purpose of spreading and popularizing remarkable ESD endeavors. But this award represents more than just a recognition of remarkable ESD endeavors. A major feature of this award is that laureates participate in the key partner network for the Global Action Program, GAP, on ESD, and by engaging in sustainable actions, intensify their own actions while providing an opportunity to the international community to learn from their pioneering efforts. The laureates of the previous two prizes, too, have become even more motivated in their efforts since receiving this award. What I mean is that receiving the award is the start of the journey rather than the finish line. The projects receiving the award this year tackle sustainable development in a comprehensive manner from social, economic, and environmental aspects in a unique format rooted in 3 different contexts. They are all highly suggestive for ESD practitioners around the world. As the adoption of SDGs increases the importance of education for sustainable development, which is education for those who will be responsible for creating a sustainable society, I see the awards this time as a start and look forward to the varied efforts by laureates leading to further progress on ESD and greater quality of education around the world. Japan will continue to contribute to ESD and SDGs progress by supporting the award and the Global Action Program on ESD. In closing, let me again congratulate the laureates from the bottom of my heart and look forward to all these ESD endeavors helping to achieve the SDGs and make progress on building a sustainable society. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Minister, for your kind words and also for the unwavering support that we've been receiving from Japan for our ESD work. Now I would like to introduce to you the three projects, that the winning project, through a short video.
The UNESCO-Japan Prize rewards outstanding projects in the field of Education for Sustainable Development, or ESD. It is awarded annually to 3 organizations or individuals from across the world. The laureates of the 2017 edition are Sihlengeni Primary School from Zimbabwe, the social enterprise Zikra from Jordan, and the Hard Rain project from the United Kingdom. Each of them will be given an award of $50,000. Sihlengeni Primary School receives the prize for its permaculture program, which empowers its students and teachers with life skills to mitigate environmental challenges. Located in an arid region of southern Zimbabwe, Sihlengeni implements permaculture through a participatory whole institution approach involving the local community. The students, mainly children of low-income subsistence farmers, learn how to manage land profitably and sustainably. They conserve water, plant grass and trees, and introduce ground cover to reduce land degradation and deforestation. After leaving school, many go on to form small-scale businesses.
I've learned a lot about water harvesting and land use through crop and animal husband. I've been able to show my parents how to produce high yields using a small piece of land, and this has changed our life.
Zikra was chosen for its Zikra for Popular Learning program, operating in marginalized communities of the Arab region. Through exchange tourism, Zikra empowers people to reconnect with their cultural identity and to inspire sustainable solutions while generating economic gains. Rural communities rediscover their strengths by introducing tourists from economically strong cities to their local culture and traditions through a two-way equal exchange. Other activities include capacity building in schools and universities, making wire car toys from recycled material, and a musical identity project.
تعلمت صناعات ما توقعت انها فكرت الماكينات اللي بتعمل هاي الاشياء ما توقعت انه هذا من صنع الناس
رفعوا من معنوياتنا احنا كمان امه بالضبط يعني رفعوا من معنوياتنا يعني كيف شغلات هيك امه احنا بالنسبه لنا بقول جو شغلات فاضيه بس هم لا.
The Hard Rain project is awarded for its international exhibition projects Hard Rain and Whole Earth. The non-profit organisation works with globally renowned artists and scientists. The aim is to raise awareness on pressing global issues such as poverty and climate change, and to stimulate thinking and action towards more positive futures. This is achieved through world-class photo exhibitions, as well as through books, films, talks and events. More than 15 million people have already seen the exhibitions at over 150 venues worldwide.
So no, it's made me reflect a lot because even though you know it's there, you don't really pay it much attention and take a lot for granted. So I think it's been helpful. It just helps me reinforce, what I need to do as a parent.
Established in 2014, the ESD Prize is funded by the Government of Japan. The prize and its winners support the Global Action Programme on ESD. In alignment with the 2030 Sustainable Development Agenda, the Global Action Programme and the prize aim to encourage, accelerate and scale up ESD action all over the globe.
Thank you. Now we will proceed with the actual awarding of the prize, and for that I would like to invite Mr. Tang, ADG Education, who will be the master of ceremony. Mr. Tang.
Thank you. Now let us now move to the awarding of the prizes. For this, I would like to invite our Director General, Madame Bokova, and his Minister Hayashi kindly move to the stage in front of us. I would now like to announce the 3 winners of the 2017 UNESCO-Japan Prize on Education for Sustainable Development, whose projects are of local, regional, and international scope. The first one, from Zimbabwe, Sihlengeni Primary School, represented by its headmasters, Mr. Sibanga Nyukubi, and his colleagues, Mr. Lusaba Mos. Each laureate will receive a prize certificate, an award, and the sum of 50,000 US dollars. Now the second laureate comes from the Kingdom of Jordan, the social enterprise Zikra for popular learning, represented by its 2 co-founders, Ms. Lama Kashitaba and Revisa Kazurakati. And from the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, I'd like to invite the 3rd prize winner to enter the stage, the Heart Rain Project, represented by founder Mr. Mark Edwards and his colleagues, Mr. Leon Timberlake. I would like to cordially congratulate all 3 winners of the 2017 UNESCO-Japan Prize on ESD. Please join me in my applause. Thank you very much. I now invite each of the 3 laureates to make a statement in the name of their organization. Please.
Good evening. It is my singular honor and privilege to receive on this day the Sihlengeni Permaculture UNESCO-Japan Prize on ESD on behalf of Sihlengeni community and the government of Zimbabwe. Little did I know that our efforts to mitigate land degradation and deforestation will one day receive international recognition. My gratitude goes to Sihlengeni learners, teaching staff, community, Minister of Primary and Secondary Education of Zimbabwe, and of course, UNESCO. Without him, I won't be standing on this podium. And most importantly, the government of Japan. This award marks the beginning of unparalleled development that is yet to be witnessed in the field of ESD at Sihlengeni and adjacent communities. Motivated by this award, the future is bright for the green oasis of Zimbabwe. I thank you.
A young boy once found a cocoon. Enchanted by the little thing, he started observing it. Suddenly, he notices that the wings of the butterfly inside is beating its wings very hard against the walls. Only trying to help, the boy breaks the cocoon open. Out flipped the butterfly, but it immediately died. Well, the boy didn't know that it is necessary for the butterfly to beat its wings very hard against the chrysalis in order for it to survive and grow strong. Local knowledge of every community is very much like this cocoon. It is very necessary for the independence, survival, and sustainability of the people. And our work at Zikra has been dedicated to rediscover this knowledge and fabricate it and employ it to fabricate solutions for communities most stressing challenges. We would like to thank the UNESCO and the government of Japan for this great prize.
Hello, everybody. Education is the key element in the transition to a much more sustainable society. Yet it's often these projects that are hardest to fund. The UNESCO-Japan Prize has given much needed support to organizations that work to bring sustainable development alive. Hard Rain Project is privileged to be included as one of this year's winners. And thanks to this prize, we can start work on our next project, an exhibition built in the form of a maze that will showcase the UN Sustainable Development Goals to an international audience. It'll be wonderful to include the UNESCO Japan Prize winners to show the kind of solutions that will help deliver the UN goals. Come along to the launch, join us at the maze, get lost, find your way, and leave transformed. Thank you.
Congratulations again to all the three winners. Now, before we proceed for a closing remark, I would like to thank the string trio of the École Internationale Bilingue Victor Hugo of Paris for the lovely music that they have provided to animate the ceremony. A round of warm applause will be appreciated. Now, let me invite Her Excellency Ambassador Kuni Sato, Permanent Delegate of Japan to UNESCO, to close the ceremony.
Madam DG, Excellencies, friends, ladies and gentlemen. Before closing this ceremony, I would like to express my sincere gratitude for your attendance today. My heartfelt thanks also go to those who have supported our efforts to realize this event. I would like to join others in congratulating all the laureates from Zimbabwe, Jordan, and the UK for their innovative practices to promote ESD. I sincerely wish that the prize would continue to inspire more practitioners around the world and to help create sustainable societies. On the occasion of the 39th session of the General Conference, Japan hosts a reception at the cafeteria on the 7th floor with the attendance of Minister Hayashi. I would like to invite all of you here to join us, also to celebrate and commemorate the 3rd year of this prize together. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you. Now the ceremony is closed and reception is open. So bon appétit and bonne soirée. Merci.